Hey, hi. Today I want to show you how I implemented AutoRun for a character. So at the moment you see the character is running with input, but I want to have it with a numlock that he's automatically running, that I don't need to press the key all the time. So that's very easy. In this case here I have migration at the moment from OWS2 or OWS1 to OWS2, and this is my first zone. You see they're already hunting me, and I need this auto run that I can escape the guys. And yes, so I want to show you how to implement it with a fresh project in OWS1, but you can do that also in a third person example demo. Okay, so how can I implement that in a third person character? So the third person character with abilities here is from OWS2. As I said, I'm currently migrating my old project to the OWS2. But it will be the same for you. It's just then the third person character. And here I'm in the input graph, if you have that. And then in the input graph, we need a new section for the AutoRun. So the AutoRun is done simply with a Boolean variable. So I have here the AutoRun that I can set. And what I do is I want to do this with the keyboard event numlock and I just set the auto run to true for when you're pressing the numlock key, and I want to set it off when I press the keyboard events for forward and backward. So it's S and W. So here we want to set the AutoRun variable to off. So when you press that, so whenever we press numlock, AutoRun is triggered, and if we press one of these keys, it's set to off. Now we need a constant movement input. So we add this movement input here, and in the movement input we need, of course, a direction. So we get from the pawn, we get the control rotation, and then we want to have the forward vector, of course. So from that rotation we only want the forward vector, and this is the direction we want to move to. And now the problem is that you need constant movement input each tick. So in my project I already moved the event tick to here. So we want to have that custom event tick. And to be sure, we want also call to a parent function. You might not need that if in a normal third-person character project, but in OWS2 I will add it because I don't know if there is some functionality in the tick in the derived classes. And then I want, of course, check if the AutoRun is true or false. So I get a branch here, and I will simply say if this is true, then I will add that movement input. So now what's happening is each tick I check the AutoRun variable and then add the movement input if it's needed. Of course, for convenience purpose and that you find it later on, I will add a comment here and make a show bubble when zoom. So that is how it looks like. And just to go through with it again, you need a variable. The variable is AutoRun in my case. If numlock is pressed, you set it to yes. If one of these keys, or you can also have other events here, then it's off. And you need the control rotation of the pawn in the third person character blueprint, add the movement input with the forward vector, and then with the event tick you need to check if the AutoRun variable is set. That's basically it, and that's as easy as it gets for my AutoRun. Thank you for listening.